Hey guys, it's me Kanika, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Okay guys, so we have the cube, and anyway, so you can start with any center, but for this video, I'm just going to start with the yellow center, and remember, the yellow center is always opposite to the white, orange to red, and green to blue. And don't worry if your cube is kind of messed up and you have like the yellow opposite to the green. It's fine. Some cubes are like different colors. It's fine. Just if you want, you can change the stickers to make sure it like lines up, but you don't have to. But you can. But you don't have to. You can just start with any center. So I'm starting with the yellow, and what you're gonna try to find is make the daisy if you're starting with yellow and you have white to the opposite. But if you don't, just make like a flower with the opposite color, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, I found one edge piece right here, and I'm just gonna bring it up, and we already have one. So now I'm just gonna go do the other couple, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have the daisy, and don't worry if you have any corner pieces like right here and right here. It's a white corner pieces, it's fine. So what you're going to do is take the edge and the other color on the edge, you're going to match it up with the center and do 2 moves and bring it to the bottom, and now it should be lined up with its bottom. So just do that with all the other ones, and I'll be right back. So we have the Rubik's Cube, and on the bottom, as you can see, you have to form the white cross or any other color cross. So don't worry if there's a corner. Again, we'll fix that. So now take a corner piece with 3 colors, and this one's the simplest. So as you can see, it's on the side, the third layer on the bottom instead of like on the top. So just match it up with its color center diagonally, and just do the left 4 moves that I'm going to teach you. So memorize this is called the left trigger. There's also a right trigger. Memorize these 2, and practically you can solve cubes very easily. So you go up, you go to the side, you go down, and you go to the other side. And that is it. And let's do that again. And you do this, 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 this. And as you can see, all mine are right here. But if yours ends up like right here, the white edge on the bottom, just flip it to the side and then just do your 4 moves. And if it ends up on the top, just make it to the bottom. So for example, put it right here, facing one on the bottom, and then just do your 4 moves again and again until it's on the side, and then you can do it from there. And as you can see, I have solved the bottom layer. And and if you guys notice the cuts, I'm not like doing anything magical in the back. That's actually just me trying to solve the cube. I'm not doing anything magical. I'm not like doing like cheating you guys. It's completely normal. So now once you get like to this point, as you can see, the centers are lined up. This is why we did that. So just to make it easier on us. So you go to the orange. You line up one of these, and make sure there are no yellow on the ones that you line up. So you go there, and you see that the green, there are 2 sides, and you see that the green is on the opposite side. So you flip it away from the green, and then do your left 4 moves or right 4 moves, depending on what it is. And then you turn it back, and then just solve the bottom layer. And as you can see, it's right there. It's in place, and then you just have to do that with all the other ones. And if it's in the place where it's supposed to be but just flipped, just put any piece in there, and then just like do it again, and then you should find it in there. And if you did that correctly, your second layer should be solved if you just kept repeating that with all the other ones. And now for the top layer. This is probably the hardest layer, because if you mess up, then there's like no going back. It's gonna be super hard to like get it again. So you put it on top. If you have a yellow cross already, then good. You've already done this step. Then you can just skip forward. But if you have just a line, and don't worry about these, but if you have a line, then you go to the side, and then do your right four moves, which is go up, side, down, yeah, and then you just flip it back again. And as you can see, now you have the yellow cross, and don't worry if there are pieces here. And if you have like an kind of like this shape, if you have this shape, just flip it to the corner and start doing your moves. And then if you do it again and again, it should end up to this position. And don't worry if you don't have these, it's fine. So now you have to try and match up as many of the edges as you can. And you will either be able to match up 0, 2, or all 4. And if you match up all 4, then you're done with this step. So let's just twist. And if you can't match up 0, 2, or all 4, then your cube is probably messed up, and you should probably like get like a new twist the corners a little bit, and then just make it right. But yeah. And then once you get so if you have 2 matched up, then put 1 to the back and 1 to your right, and then do your right 4 moves. No, sorry guys, brain fart. Anyway, sorry. So you go up, you go to the side, and and then you go down. And then these 2 pieces you bring all the way to the end, and then you bring this back up again, and then yeah. That might be a little confusing, so just go watch that again, and then you twist again. And then all of the corners should be right. And if they're not, just do that again and again, and it should be right. And now for the last part, and probably the most tedious step. It's not the last part if you've already not done this step, but yeah. It's probably the most tedious because if you mess up, there's like actually no going back. So now I'm just scanning to see if the corners are right. And being the corners right doesn't actually mean like it has to be in the right position. Just means like for example, this has a white, a yellow, a orange, and a green, but in like this has an orange, a blue, and a yellow, so this isn't in the right spot. And just check that with all the other ones. And as you can see, none of mine are correct, so either 0, 1, or all 4 are going to be right. So if you have 0, just do it from any position, and the algorithm is you go to the side, you go up, you go side, go up again, and then you go side, and then you go side, and then this way. That might be a little confusing because I'm not actually saying the moves because I don't really know the moves because that's how I learned it. But just go back and watch it and you'll understand. So now if you had 0, 1 should be fixed, one of the corners, and then just do that move. And if you already had 1 fixed, just do it from this, just do last 4 moves I did from this position. So you just go side, up, side, side, and then up. And all the corners should be in the right spot. And if they're not, then you just do that again until it is right. And now this is the hardest step, because like this is actually the hardest step because you could mess up at any point. So make sure you know your right 4 moves really well because that's where you're gonna need this. So you should have 0, 1, 2, 2 or 4 in the right position. If you don't, then like right position means right correctly flipped. So now we're just going to solve. So you just do your right 4 moves again and again until it's in the correct spot. So as you see, it's in the correct spot. And don't twist this part, twist the bottom. I know I've made this mistake multiple times, but twist the bottom, don't twist these 2 layers. And then you just repeat that with all the other ones. And then last one. And I know it doesn't look solved, like it's going to be solved anytime soon, but trust me, it actually will be solved. And then as you can see, if you twist that and you twist this, you will have a solved cube. And if you guys want to like watch some tricks on this and how to do those tricks, then comment down below and I will be happy to do a video on that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys can solve your cube. And yeah, bye.